Welcome to this 10-minute presentation on Indigo children, diagnosis, evolution and Christ consciousness. Alan Furlong, Analytical Counseling, Clinical Supervision and Trauma Specialist, uploads easy-to-understand theoretical concepts on a variety of psychoanalytic, spirituality, wisdom and philosophy on a weekly basis. Please like and subscribe so that we can reach a larger audience, as all of this content is free to help, encourage and create awareness and insight in a time when we need to connect more with ourselves and those that love and support us. The term Indigo children emerged in the late 20th century, describing individuals believed to possess an elevated consciousness and a unique spiritual mission. Often identified by their deep sensitivity, heightened intuition, and nonconformist tendencies, Indigo children challenge societal norms and expectations. Interestingly, many of these traits overlap with the clinical characteristics of attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, sparking debates about misdiagnosis and misunderstanding. This essay explores the origins of the Indigo child concept, the parallels between Indigo traits and ADHD, and how these individuals navigate life and societal expectations. Furthermore, it delves into the role of Christ consciousness in fostering authentic relationships and how evolving from third-dimensional, ego-based, to higher-dimensional states enables personal and spiritual transformation. Finally, we will examine the transformative potential of an Indigo adult meeting someone fully immersed in Christ consciousness. The origins of the Indigo child concept. The concept of Indigo children was popularized by psychic and synesthete Nancy Ann Topay in the 1970s. Topay claimed to perceive people's auras and noted a new color, indigo, appearing in the energy fields of certain children born from the 1960s onward. According to her, these children possessed advanced spiritual and intellectual capabilities and were destined to challenge outdated systems in society. Further popularized by authors Lee Carroll and Jan Tubber in their book The Indigo Children, The New Kids Have Arrived, 1999, the Indigo concept resonated with parents and educators struggling to understand children who resisted authority and displayed a keen sense of justice. Characteristics attributed to Indigo children include a strong sense of purpose, resistance to rigid structures and rules, deep empathy and heightened sensitivity, exceptional creativity and intelligence, an innate understanding of spiritual concepts. While skeptics dismissed the concept as pseudoscience, supporters argued that Indigo children represented a spiritual evolution of humanity, arriving to disrupt conformity and inspire higher consciousness. Indigo traits and ADHD, a misdiagnosis. The traits associated with Indigo children often overlap with those used to diagnose ADHD. Both groups share characteristics such as impulsivity, distractibility, restlessness, and a resistance to authority. This overlap raises questions about whether Indigo children are being mislabeled and medicated for what may be a natural variation in human neurodiversity. ADHD is often viewed as a deficit or disorder, but from an alternative perspective, it can be seen as a different mode of being. Indigo children, like those diagnosed with ADHD, may struggle in traditional educational systems that prioritize rote learning and conformity. Their divergent thinking, creativity, and intuition are frequently overlooked or stifled, leading to feelings of inadequacy or alienation. Misdiagnosing Indigo children as ADHD can have profound implications. 1. Medication overuse. Prescription stimulants may suppress the natural gifts of Indigo children, altering their cognitive and emotional states to conform to societal norms. 2. Self-esteem issues. Being labeled as disordered can lead to shame and self-doubt, further alienating these individuals from their authentic selves. 3. Missed potential. Society risks losing out on the unique contributions of Indigo children by forcing them into conventional molds. The evolution of the Indigo child. Indigo children often face significant challenges in navigating life, especially during formative years when societal pressures to conform are strongest. However, these challenges can also be catalysts for growth. Adolescence and early adulthood. During adolescence, many Indigo children grapple with identity and purpose. Their resistance to authority may manifest as rebellion, but beneath this lies a desire for authenticity and justice. Their heightened sensitivity can lead to anxiety or depression if they lack supportive environments. In early adulthood, Indigo individuals often begin to embrace their differences. Many are drawn to creative pursuits, healing professions, or activism, seeking to align their careers with their values. Spiritual awakening. A key turning point for many Indigo adults is a spiritual awakening. This often involves a deep realization of their mission to help humanity evolve. They may develop practices such as meditation, energy healing, or mindfulness to navigate their inner worlds and overcome societal conditioning. Through this awakening, Indigo adults begin to embody their authentic selves, shedding limiting beliefs and embracing their roles as catalysts for change. Conforming versus transforming society. Indigo individuals often struggle with societal expectations, particularly in environments that prioritize material success, competition, and conformity. However, their resistance to these norms can inspire transformation. Rather than conforming, Indigo children and adults challenge the status quo by advocating for systemic change in education, healthcare, and governance. Creating communities that value collaboration, empathy, and innovation. Inspiring others to question limiting beliefs and embrace authenticity. While this path is not without difficulties, Indigo individuals play a vital role in ushering in new paradigms of consciousness. Christ consciousness and dimensional evolution. At the heart of the Indigo journey lies the aspiration to transcend third-dimensional ego-based consciousness and embody higher dimensional states of being. Christ consciousness, a state of unity, unconditional love, and divine alignment, offers a framework for this transformation. Third-dimensional ego relationships. In third-dimensional consciousness, relationships are often dominated by ego dynamics such as competition, judgment, and control. These ego-to-ego interactions reflect unresolved fears, guilt, and shame, leading individuals to unconsciously act out their wounds on others. For example, projection, blaming others for one's insecurities. Codependency, seeking validation or worth through another person. Conflict, perpetuating cycles of pain through unhealed trauma. These patterns keep individuals trapped in fear-based thinking, limiting their capacity for authentic connection. Evolving to fourth and fifth dimensions. The journey to higher dimensional consciousness involves dismantling egoic attachments and embracing Christ consciousness. This evolution entails 1. Releasing limiting beliefs, shedding societal programming and internalized shame. 2. Cultivating self-love, recognizing one's inherent divinity and worth. 3. Embodying authenticity, living in alignment with one's true self and purpose. In fifth dimensional consciousness, relationships become soul-to-soul connections based on mutual respect, unconditional love, and spiritual growth. These relationships empower individuals to co-create harmonious realities. The transformative encounter. Indigo adult meets Christ consciousness. When an Indigo adult encounters someone fully immersed in Christ consciousness, the experience can be profoundly transformative. Such an interaction creates a sacred space for healing, growth, and awakening. Healing through resonance. Christ consciousness operates as a mirror, reflecting the Indigo adult's highest potential and divine essence. This resonance can dissolve ego defenses, encouraging vulnerability and trust. Activate inner knowing, reawakening dormant spiritual gifts. Facilitate healing, providing unconditional love that heals past wounds. Catalyzing authenticity. The encounter often serves as a catalyst for the Indigo adult to fully embody their authentic self. Witnessing Christ consciousness in action inspires them to release remaining fears, embrace their mission, and step into their role as a spiritual leader. Co-creation and service. Together, the Indigo individual and the Christ consciousness-aligned person can co-create transformative projects, communities, or movements. Their collaboration embodies the higher dimensional principles of unity, compassion, and divine purpose, amplifying their impact on the collective consciousness. Conclusion: the journey of the Indigo child, from misdiagnosis to spiritual awakening, highlights the challenges and opportunities of embodying authenticity in a conformist world. By resisting societal norms and embracing higher states of consciousness, Indigo individuals inspire humanity to transcend ego-based limitations and embrace Christ consciousness. The evolution from third-dimensional fear to fifth-dimensional love is not just a personal journey but a collective one, requiring the courage to release guilt, shame, and limiting beliefs. When Indigo adults meet individuals fully aligned with Christ consciousness, the resulting resonance can accelerate this transformation, paving the way for a more harmonious and authentic world. In embracing their true selves, Indigo individuals fulfill their divine mission, reminding us all of our capacity for unity, love, and higher dimensional authenticity. The Indigo child, diagnosis, evolution, and Christ consciousness. Thank you for watching, and make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel as we have new content being uploaded several times per week.